So April Fool's is tricky. I am not into April Fool's at all, but I think if you are going to be into April Fool's, the most important thing is that you read the room. You got to read the room of if it's time to give a prank or not. Because I thought about doing a prank this year. Forever Finding X on here has a Google form that's like a never-ending Google form that she's used to prank her students before. And I was going to use it, but a lot of my kids, I teach AP US history, so they're in 11th grade. It's spring right now, so they have SATs coming their way, AP exams coming around the corner. They're trying to figure out where they want to apply to college. Like, they're just going through a lot. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, if we do this Google form, what's going to happen? And I decided not to do it because I let my kids turn in work late without penalty. They can turn it in up until we take the unit test. Our unit test is not for another like 3.5 weeks because we have spring break soon. And so I was like, what's going to happen is a kid that's going to be absent is in like 2 weeks going to be trying to do this. It's going to be the deadline. They're going to be like having a mental breakdown. And then it's going to be a never ending Google form and it's going to set them over the edge. Like, that is going to be the final straw that breaks the camel's back that makes them go insane. So I told them about it. Like, today I was like, I'm not going to prank you guys, but this was the idea if I was going to prank you. This other teacher has this Google form. And I was like showing it to them. And one girl goes, pardon my language, miss, but there's not shit to laugh about right now. That is not funny. And they were so happy I didn't do it. A couple of them were like, oh, it would have been kind of funny. But most of them were like, no, I would have been angry. Like, I don't have time to waste right now. I don't have time to be dealing with that. And I think I made the right choice. I read my room and I said, yeah, they're not in a mental place to really be laughing and joking and wasting time right now. So we're not going to do that. But something did happen in one of my classes that I do feel really bad about. So I have one class that's not an advanced class. It's just like the regular class. And the district makes me give them all these little like assessments. And we had to do one today. And I forgot to tell them about it in advance. But it doesn't really impact their grades. So like, I was not worried about it. So I was like, hey guys, we have to do this assessment today. And they were like, haha, April Fools. And I was like, so I gave them like a lot of candy. I felt really bad. And then tonight in my show that I do every Tuesday, we're going to be rating April Fool's Day pranks on if they are actually funny or if they're just stupid or if they're just plain mean. Because I think some April Fool's Day pranks are fucking mean. And to me, the one that gets categorized as just like mean and rude is if it's anything around like the creation or destruction of life. So like faking someone getting hurt, someone having a baby, like anything in that realm, I'm like, too serious. Too serious.